Hello, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is the energy update for all signs for Sunday the 11th of June 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. I give mini reads in there, 1 question readings. You can book in for those at any point from my website BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. Whether you come live or not, I will do your reading right at the start of the show if you pre-booked it and then send you the link to the live show after I've done it. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com as well. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. I get those out within 48 hours of you ordering them. If it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day, so do check back a day or so later. So what's in the energies for everybody today? Let's have a look. Past lives again. So the same energy that we had yesterday. Past lives, something, a recurring thing that's happening to you, it's happened to you before, it's going on again right now. For you. Oh. Solitude card. You might be by yourself today. And intuition. But this is in a certain kind of a script and it's not clear. When it's a script like that, the letters aren't clear, and I actually saw it as invitation first of all. So we've got solitude and invitation. Now, I don't know if you are the type that doesn't include yourself in things a lot, you know, feeling like you're being left out of stuff, not invited to stuff, but then you don't necessarily say yes when you are invited to stuff and things like that. I've got solitude and what I saw is invitation there. So if you're by yourself and you don't want to be by yourself, then just take a look at how you're including yourself. Are you inviting other people to things as well? And do you include yourself in stuff? We have dream here as well. Follow your yearnings. So if you don't want to be alone at the moment, then you reach out. You reach out to someone else and suggest to do something. Include yourself, you know. Okay, tell us more, Tarot. What's going on in these Sunday energies? We have the Star. You're feeling hopeful, wishful thinking, hopeful about something. We've got the Hanged Man. So a change, changing your perspective on something, seeing things in a different kind of a light, which might have you doing things differently. Wow. Major arcanas at the moment. This is powerful energy that we've got going on this weekend, you know. Yesterday was all major arcanas too. So we have the Fool card. There's a need to take a risk on something. And the Page of Wands, not a major arcana. Exciting news. So the Star, you're hopeful or wishing on something here. Why have we got the Star card out today? Empress, you know what you deserve, right? And you want to receive, says the Empress, and you're wishing for something and probably manifesting it as a result. Now this could have something to do with divine masculine, divine feminine as well, because I see the Empress as the divine feminine energy. We could be talking about twin flame relationships for some of you. Integration. There's definitely this need to integrate things, to include yourself, to... If you want something, well, get on with it then. Do it for yourself. Take those steps, kind of thing. Don't just like sit at home and wait for it to come to you. Yes, the Empress energy and like Queen of Cups energy of the sitting back and receiving kind of thing. But there is some initial effort that we need to make it come about, right? So, if you're thinking like I deserve a really great job, you can't just sit at home in that energy, you know, with your vision board and stuff like that. You actually need to be applying for the really great jobs too. You need to put yourself out there and then attract it back to you, those positive results back to you. If you're thinking like I deserve a really good relationship, again, you can't just sit at home. You need to actually put yourself out there in some kind of a way to receive those things back. And that's what the integration card is about. It's about making the effort to integrate yourself, to include yourself in things. Yeah. Okay, the Hanged Man. So you might want to get out and about or do something, you know, plant those seeds, like I said yesterday. The Hanged Man, why do we have the Hanged Man here? Because you're manifesting something. Right, so the Hanged Man, I was saying, is about seeing things from a different perspective, and that could have you changing what your patterns are, what you do, your approach to something, so that it actually manifests. So it could just be this reading that changes your mind, changes your perspective. It's like, oh yeah, I can't just like stay in and wait for something. I do actually need to take that initiative. Even if it's like smiling at someone, if we're talking about relationships here, even if it's just like getting out there, just being out and about more so that you can meet people, and then smiling and being and instigating conversations, it could be that kind of a thing. So you need to manifest it, slow but steady. Doesn't have to be fast either. You don't have to instant manifest it today, otherwise you get home tonight and feel really bad about yourself and a failure. No, you just give yourself time, don't be mean to yourself. The Fool, but do take action, it requires you taking a risk. Ace of Materials, Nine of Emotions, and the Page of Materials. The Ace of Materials is about planting a seed for the future, doing something. The Nine of Emotions, so that your heart's wishes can come true. The Page of Materials is just the start of it. You dream it up and then you do something toward it, something tangible, something material. So you call a person, or you you'd like do something, you take a step toward it, you plant that seed. It doesn't have to be major, it can just be a small thing. But you need to take a risk and be courageous. And that was the message yesterday as well, so it appears it's this whole weekend. What's behind that is abundance, so you might need to put some skin in the game with regards to actual money or your material stuff that you've got. Just depends on what it is that you're trying to manifest, right? So the Page of Wands, exciting news about something. Page of Wands. Muse of Emotions, somebody loves you. Nine of Inspiration. Healing themselves, ready for a relationship. It could be that. Somebody could be someone that you love and that loves you, has feelings for you. Nine of Inspiration is getting over something, healing themselves so that they're ready for a relationship. So you could be getting positive news about that someone's feeling better now, or perhaps someone responding to these energies as well, getting out there, you know. Could be someone that's hermiting away themselves, laying low, and just you hearing that they're out there again, or seeing them out there again, could be that exciting news of, oh, they must feel better about themselves now. We've got a reunion of souls here, because death, so something significant has ended, something about their home. So yeah, definitely news about somebody else being out there again, perhaps available again, or something like that for some of you. Okay, so what about our love lives? What's going on in our love lives today? We have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So you need to manifest this, and you need to take make some effort toward it, but also let go. Like, you don't need to control it all and make it all happen. It's that nice fine line of balance of taking action and letting go too. See the bigger picture. Don't just look at things from your perspective here. See the bigger picture. Always look at someone else's perspective too. And that's what you could be looking for here. The Hanged Man. Looking at someone else's perspective, their side of things. We have true love and codependency. So you could be focused on someone and it's a true love relationship, but there's still codependent patterns there. Codependent, this could be you, it could be them, it could be something that you've been through before and got yourself out of. Codependency looks like a need to be needed in relationships. So you want to help that person out, you want to do things for them and take care of them. All of these things that sound great on the surface, but if we're trying to prove our worthiness to be in a relationship by doing that, what we end up doing is mothering the other person, or it just doesn't turn into a healthy, balanced relationship kind of thing. It has them needing us if we don't feel worthy of being in that relationship. It's like, well, what can I do to make them need me? You know, you don't think that consciously, but that's what's going on behind the scenes. And so this could be you, or it could be them. They could be in codependent patterns, so always wanting to teach the person that they're with or help the person that they're with, you know, always kind of relating down to someone that they can help. It could be that kind of a pattern. So just be careful of that. We want to be with equals, right? And so it could be, with these cards that are out here, it could be, you could be in a situation where someone that you really like keeps on going with different people that are not good enough for them because they're doing the codependent thing all the time, trying to help them out. And they could be your true love person if they would just realize that they deserve someone that is their equal, rather than keep on going down that codependency route. And the codependency route can seem like getting into relationships and then trying to change the person as well. And in your mind, you're thinking that you're improving them, so it's okay to want to change them. Codependency. We also have the erotic out here too. Could be in a fantasy kind of thing today. We've got self-worth as well, so know what it is that you deserve. And joy. Claim your joy is what I'm getting, and take action toward that today. What else is in the energies today? What else in the energies? We've got a staff you will be taken care of in difficult times. A seahorse, family matters. Could be coming up today. And a handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay, that looks like a really strange handshake to me. The hand's going over the top of the other. I don't know about that. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for an answer, but this is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, right? Not a personal reading. If you want me to pull crystals out of my bag to answer a question that you've got, or cards out of this bag as well, get a mini read. You can get one of those. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. I do those in my live show, which I do 3 times a week, so it's never far off me doing your reading. You don't need to come live for it though. I will do it at the start of the show and then send you the link afterward so you can watch the replay. I can also use those in private readings as well. Book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. Put any questions that you've got for your reading in there. How best to deal with these energies today? Temperance. Take your time, especially temperance is about recognizing your emotions and how our emotions and our feelings tend to stop us from doing what we really should be doing, or have us doing things that really aren't the best for us. So temper your emotions, put them in their place kind of thing. Don't be ruled by that, especially with these energies of you needing to take a risk, this full kind of an energy. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes, go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in that Psychic Cafe show where I give those mini reads, and I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now, and watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.